The Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins have arrived back in town. They landed just a few moments ago. They are still actually in the gate area of Gate 45, normally used for international flights. It has the best security, so that's where they are. They've just come off the plane. A few of them are in the waiting area there. Some family members of the Penguins were waiting for them. As you can see, a lot of members of the media are waiting. But even more than that, waiting for them down here in the hallways, an estimated 40,000 fans. These people are lining from here all the way around to the main terminal. They are outside. Look at this. Look out here through the doors. They're outside, I don't know how many hundreds deep. If you've ever been to Greater Pitt, you know how it is where you drive up around front where the U.S. Air baggage drop-off is. That whole area is solid people. Plus, they are back down the driveway towards Route 60. It is a madhouse here, to say the least. Now, I tell you what, I want to show this off, by the way. We went by where they make the T-shirts, and they're already out, folks. Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins 1991. Now, what we understand is going to happen here is the Pens are going to come down in a group, and they're going to walk through the terminal. They're actually going to go through this crowd. They are going to then go down and enter some buses and leave from a lower level. It's just too crowded out there to get those buses in. I'll tell you what, we got a couple of minutes. Why don't we come over here, get these guys who are first in line. You came out here since 11 o'clock at night. You've been here for 4.5 hours.
I've waited 13 years for this moment, and I waited another 4.5 hours just to bring the cup to Pittsburgh.
Obviously, you're going to see the cup go by. You're going to see the players go by. Anything in particular you want to do or say as they come by?
I just want to touch the cup and thank them for everything that they did for us, because they're a great team with great character, and I'm so happy for them. Everybody.
Great. Let me slide over here. Check, make sure they're not coming. You've been waiting almost as long, at least 4 hours.
Yes.
Is it worth it?
Yes, it is. It's the first time I've ever done something like this, so it'll be well worth it.
Can you believe this crowd behind you?
I knew it was going to be big. I didn't think it was going to be this big. So.
You watched the game. What did you think of the game tonight?
I loved it. It was something you always dream about could happen, and you would hope would happen to the first game. But when it happened to the last game, it really made it extra special.
8-0 is an incredible score.
You do. And you remember all those nights you came back in the early 80s and enjoyed yourself, even though they were losing. So I'm really happy for them. Happy for the whole city.
You think this has made the Penguins more of a household name in Pittsburgh than they were before? I mean, we've always, the Bucks have always been there. The Steelers have always been there. Now they've won the Cup.
Yeah, I think it makes hockey a respectable sport in the city. But it's always been respectable for me.
Okay, let's look up here and see if they're coming yet. Looks like they're still up in the gate area. So why don't we talk to a couple more? Wait a minute. Come over here. Oh, wait a minute. We got to talk to these guys. Some people come out here dressed normally, and then there are the others. Quite a get-up you got there.
Yeah, it's good. It's working. Hopefully we're bringing the fans into the game a little bit. Hopefully give the Penguins a little bit extra boost. Brought us the cup.
When did you decide to dress like this?
About 2 years ago, he had the idea. He asked me. I said, yeah. We haven't missed a playoff game this year dressing up, trying to get the fans into the action a little bit.
So when do you think Mike Lang's going to start saying the Penguins have left the building?
I like Elvis has left the building. It's still classy.
Your brainchild. Why did you decide to do this?
Just wanted to get some life back in the crowd, because every once in a while the crowd would just sit there dead. And if the crowd's dead, the team's dead. Get the crowd live, the team gets an extra step.
Eddie, have you been able to show this outfit? Come on, we got to show this off. But this is a full tux, folks. We're not cheap here. You own this, I assume?
Yeah, we bought it this year. 2 years ago we rented it, but we had faith this year. We bought them.
It's paid off, huh?
You better believe it.
All right. Okay, they're getting ready to come down. Thanks for coming out. It's nice to see the Penguins. We're going to come over here on this side just a little bit, mainly in hopes of talking to one of the Penguins or talking to Coach Bob Johnson or Craig Patrick. I don't know if I'm going to have any luck. We're going to try, okay? Well, here they come. Here it comes. Oh, it speaks for itself, folks. Look at this. There's the cup. First in line, Mario Lemieux wearing a U.S. Air hat. Bedlam here, Bedlam. nothing but pandemonium, folks. What can you say? It's just pandemonium here. Mario Lemieux has had 3 people on his arms dragging him through here, trying to get him through. It's an incredible sight. They're trying to get the players through one at a time. This area was supposed to have been sealed off, but as you can see, no matter how hard the players try, it is just incredible the way they are swirling in around the players as they try to make it through this crowd. If we can stop one of these players, we'll try, but it's going to be tough. They're wearing their Stanley Cup champion hats. Joey Mullins at this time. What an incredible, incredible sight. Hold on to that table. This is an absolute crush of people. This is just unbelievable. The people are crushing in. They're making just a bare aisle for these players to go through. They can barely make it through. Coming through, Mike Lang. Ed Samuelson. What do you think? We are all getting beat up. The Penguins are getting beat up. It's just unbelievable. The crush of people is just unbelievable. Yager, Yager. You can see what's happening here, folks. This is just incredible. The team is having to push its way through, physically having to force their way through this crowd. But they were concerned from the beginning there were not going to be enough security to get these players through. That is proving to be the case. Can you get through, Kevin? Let the man through. Well, you can see the bedlam that's going on here, and this is going to continue for some time. We'll continue to cover it for you. We'll have a full report tomorrow on Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock in the evening and 11 o'clock at night. Reporting live from the Greater Pittsburgh International Airport, I'm John Shumway. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program.
This has been a special report from KDKA.